Week 5 now, and we're about to hit the halfway point of the Season 3, and everything is heating up within the teams. We've got highlights of Flaberdeen versus Obesity. Now turn our attention to the lineups. Flaberdeen have unfortunately been finding themselves at the bottom of the league so far this season, but once again they have a strong team lineup with Paul T captain once again in the team, and with top goal scorers for Flaberdeen, Kev and John, both in the team this week. Could this be the week that they could finally pick up some vital points and make some movement up the table? Week 1's perfect boys, Obesity, have been having a rough time in recent weeks with performances and results. They show a 7-man team this week, and with double Stevens in the team, Captain Ryan will be counting on the trickery of the likes of Gareth and Neil to help supply the two prolific goal scorers to try and get some points this week. And a quick look at the league table before games have kicked off. Scandinavia at the top of the league with 25 points. Obesity still sits second but are now 5 points adrift. Parmesan closing that gap in 17, only 3 to Obesity, and Flaberdeen with 6 at the bottom. Highlights now of Flaberdeen versus Obesity. Flaberdeen playing in blue, Obesity playing in black. Both teams are looking to pick up points again this week to aid their campaign in the current season. Obesity currently on the ball. Stephen playing it through to Stephen with 2 Stephens on the Obesity team. Prepare viewers for some confusion in the commentary. Stephen playing it to Stephen, and John comes across to apply the block, but the ball's loose. Stephen comes to get the ball. Stephen shoots, and it's 1-0 to Obesity. Great play there from both Stephens. Stephen B currently on screen battling with John, and Stephen R sees the opportunity, gets in front of the ball, notices the ball has not crossed into the goalkeeper's box, still in play, and takes the opportunity and gets the goal for Obesity. Early lead here for Obesity, and they will be delighted with the start that they have made. Alan now for Flaberdeen coming forward. Good save from the goalkeeper. Ball ricocheting about. John has the opportunity, and John does finish it from distance with an impressive finish to make the game 1-1 and level. Once again, Alan playing that ball across to John, who's in space. Stephen B not closing down enough, and it actually looks like it goes through Stephen B's legs, unfortunately. But it's 1-1, and Flaberdeen back in the game now, and it'll be interesting to see which direction the game goes in as to which team takes control. John taking that ball away from Gareth and trying to go up the wing with it, but Stephen B coming across and closing down, potentially like he should have earlier. Ball rolled out from Obesity, finds Stephen R up top looking for support and tries to play it across to Stephen B, but John tracks the run and cuts across. Willie does recover for Obesity, and Willie with a shot from distance, and it looks like it went wide the goal there. Willie attempt number 2, and it is high and wide and actually out of the pitch. Stephen Robson coming forward, and it's a goal for Obesity. A quick distribution out from Kev and goes for Flaberdeen is intercepted by Obesity. Stephen R then coming forward and takes a shot from distance and slots it into the bottom corner. Flaberdeen, I think, were looking for or being prepared for the pass from Stephen R to a teammate. Didn't happen, took the shot, and Obesity are back in the lead now. 2-1 as Stephen B is playing the ball nicely across there to Gareth and away from John, and some lovely work here, but John battling away there, gets the ball and almost gets a strike on goal there. Looked like he was trying to take the ball under control, but it ended up going not far away from the goals there. Stephen B battling with John, and now Stephen B coming across into the Flaberdeen half, but the ball looks like it's been lost here, and Don coming away for Flaberdeen, trying to play it to Luke up against Stephen R, and Stephen R wins that battle there. Now the counter's on, the ball comes all the way through to Gareth almost, but John, I think, got a last touch there and took it away from Gareth. Gareth now looking for some help, finds Stephen B. Stephen B cutting across with a shot, and it is wide there, but Stephen R can collect. Back to Gareth. Gareth with the shot. Gareth with the goal, and it is 3-1 Obesity in the game now. Flaberdeen thought they were back into the game originally, but then Obesity took the lead to go 2-1, and now they've added to their lead in 3-1. And it looked like it was made easy there. The Flaberdeen defence were cutting about across the pitch there, just couldn't get a hold of that ball, and it gave Obesity the chance to strike, and Gareth took it for the Obesity. Obesity now in Flaberdeen half as the Flaberdeen goalkeeper collects the ball and looks to roll out to start again. Kev now for Flaberdeen coming forward. Kev looking to get the shot away, and he does, and it's a goal! It looked like as if Kev was just trying to get a ball into the box to mix it up there, but the ball has actually gone into the back of the net. Kev here picking the ball in his own defence after being rolled out from the goalkeeper, and he keeps pressing forward. Gareth presses off and pulls back, and then Kev sees that little gap, takes the shot, and Richard in goals for Obesity is just left stunned and standing looking at that ball in the back of his net. 3-2 to Obesity, but Obesity have lost their 2-goal advantage, and could this be the opportunity for Flaberdeen to get back into the game? Neil now playing it up to Stephen B. Stephen B with the shot. Oh, and it's gone in! Unbelievable stuff there. Neil with a little flick out to Stephen B on the run there. John applying a little bit of pressure. Stephen B going down the wide area, and a shot from distance there. Luke can't get his hands behind it well enough to palm it away. Slips through the hands and goes into the back of the net. And it is 4-2 to Obesity, and Flaberdeen find themselves 2 goals behind once again. Can they come back into this match, or will they sink now from this position even further? Scott now for Flaberdeen, looking to play it to Kev. Kev now has the ball at feet, and then back to Scott. Lovely little play there as Scott looks to find Kev just off camera, and the camera swings back round. Oh, we can just see there, looks like there's been a disaster there in defence for Flaberdeen, and Stephen R's taking the opportunity and put a 5th goal in for Obesity. Camera behind the play here, but we can see it is easy as you like. It looks like as if it's kind of roll past Kev there, and Stevens just got on the end of it, and just before it's went into the goalkeeper's box, Stevens just got a touch on it, and it is 5-2, and a disaster for Flaberdeen there. With it look like they're having an opportunity to get back into the match, they have sunk deeper behind now. It's a 3-goal deficit they have to come back with, and Obesity will just look to sit on this scoreline and see the game through. Neil now with the ball at feet, looking for opportunities, and plays it up to Stephen R. Back to Neil. Neil coming through the counter. Nice ball there, but a little bit too heavy, and couldn't get it round John there, and through on goals back to his own feet. Alan and Kev play the ball between each other as Scott tries to collect, but it's lost. Ryan intercepts, and Stephen B. And what a finish there! First time hit from Stephen. Cool as you like. Casual finish into the top corner there. Brilliant ending there. You can see coming across with the right foot, just a little bit of a flick of the boot and into the top corner there, and Luke in goals for Flaberdeen is left standing watching, just like Richard was earlier for Flaberdeen's goal. 6-2 now to Obesity. They have definitely taken control of this game as John for Flaberdeen is in the Obesity defensive corner, looks to play the ball across. Clever ball there, but it was picked up by Obesity, and the ball goes all the way back to Flaberdeen's half of the pitch. James coming forward for Flaberdeen, and Stephen tried to intercept that ball there, but it still managed to way through. Gareth now with an opportunity, and Gareth tried to work the goalkeeper a bit too much there. Almost had an opportunity there as it flashed across goal, but Paul T picking up for Flaberdeen, and there's maybe the opportunity here as Obesity have picked up the ball again into the middle there. Can they get it clear? No, they can't. Stephen gets the shot, and defensive disaster once again for Flaberdeen. Neil playing that ball into the middle of the pitch. It hits off James's hand there. James obviously not doing it on purpose, but he can't clear the ball. Stephen R wins that contest between James and has the opportunity to set the ball in the back of the net, and that is exactly what he does. Paul T with a shot from distance, looked like it was saved there from the goalkeeper, and now Neil has the opportunity to bring the ball forward for Obesity to start another attack, but the long ball up finds no one, and James will collect that easily for Flaberdeen. Now he chooses to start a new attack rather than play it back to the goalkeeper, and he's lost it to Stephen, but John is back and has provided extra defensive help, and Flaberdeen can restart from their goalkeeper once again. Luke playing up the wing to James, and that's a good back heel ball there from Luke, finding James. Now Luke has it once again. Can he find a teammate? He's got Gav pressuring onto him, and Luke eventually does get that ball back into defence. He's now looking for a long ball up and plays it off the board to James. Now, can there be an opportunity here for Flaberdeen to get a shot on goal? James trying to find John, does find John. John with some footwork now, trying to make it all the way through, not quite there. Neil is collected. Now Gareth has the ball with the shot. Oh, and off the post there from Gareth. It's back at Gareth's feet. Stephen takes the shot. It looks like it's deflected by John. Jostling going on here and in towards the board. Stephen's down. Referee blows the whistle, and it looks like it is going to be a free kick to Obesity here. I think the referee is claiming that there's a little bit too much pressure being applied to Stephen there, and he's given the free kick to Obesity, although it looks like he's claiming for it to go back to goalkeeper. Nope, the referee is wanting it back. I'm not sure why the game was stopped there, to be honest. It looked like they were taking the free kick fine. But Obesity now eventually get the ball underway as Neil plays it to Ryan. Ryan back in the centre to find Stephen. Can Stephen get another goal? Oh, and it's just wide there. He couldn't make a good connection to it. Once again, lackadaisical defending there from Flaberdeen, almost gifting another opportunity to Obesity to try and get a shot on goal. But the ball does get away. Stephen are now trying to find Ryan, and John comes across to apply some pressure onto Ryan. Ryan does see the ball back into the middle. Neil looks to intercept and collect. Does so, gets it to the feet of Gareth now. Gareth, oh, it was almost a poor pass, but Neil did recover it, but Neil can't get that under control, and Don will collect for Flaberdeen in their own half. Don now looking to try and restart an attack to see if Flaberdeen get back into this game. Ball up top towards Paul T, up against Gareth. Gareth has it as in his own defensive corner and gets it back to the goalkeeper. But they're all out from the goalkeeper, and John's on it, and John does get a goal for Flaberdeen, and that is 3 goals now for Flaberdeen. Scoreline still 7-3, still 4 goals behind Obesity Flaberdeen are, but 3 goals for Flaberdeen tonight. John providing that 3rd goal there, and Obesity will kick off once again, and John straight into the action there, trying to find another goal, trying to find a 4th there, and a good save there from Richard in goals for Obesity. Sees the ball go wide and go away from the goal. Gareth has picked it up, and Gareth now doing some great tactics here for time wasting by holding that ball, and they're exactly what Obesity need to do in this position. At 7-3, they just need to be smart and hold on to the ball and not give it away carelessly. As Gareth's shot there leaves Alan, who's done a fantastic save there, but he was down on the floor, and if Obesity had acted a little bit quicker there, they could have had the opportunity with the goalkeeper down and may have been unable to make the save. As it is, Don has applied great pressure onto Gareth and kept Gareth away from getting a shot on goal, and Neil sees the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper as they take the safe option. But James is intercepted now, and James plays through to John, and can John finish? John can, and that's the 4th goal for Flaberdeen, and it's exactly what Obesity didn't want to happen, is that they have made mistakes and they have allowed Flaberdeen to get back into this game. John coming forward and slots it into just inside the post there, actually past the goalkeeper, and that's 4 goals now for Flaberdeen. Now can they find some quick goals and level up this game? It will be a gigantic ask of Flaberdeen, but there is the possibility now. It's James in front of goals. Oh, what a save by Richard, and you can see James with his head almost in his hands there. You can tell that he knows how big an opportunity that was to close that gap and potentially get a lineup for equalising the game. But it hasn't come to fruition. Flaberdeen are still trying to knock on that door, but with the remaining limited time left in this match, it looks like it's going to be Obesity's game. It doesn't look like there's going to be enough of time here. Flaberdeen do not have the ball at their feet in order to get the 3 goals that they need. And it looks like as if the match will end up being 7-3 to Obesity, as an opportunity almost there as John comes through and he's got an opportunity in goal, but it looks like it's going to be in the match with 7-4 to Obesity. Confirmation of the game's result is Flaberdeen 3, Obesity 7, which means that Obesity will get the vital 3 points they need for this week. And now a quick view of the league table once all games confirmed. Scandinavia pulling away with 31 points at the top, Obesity trying to keep touch with 26, Parmesan on 20, and Flaberdeen have finally picked up some points and moved up to 9 at the bottom of the table. Fat Fives are looking for new players. If you're in the northeast of Scotland and have a BMI of 26 or more, please visit fatfives.football and fill out the player registration form. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment on our videos to ensure you get notifications when new highlights are available.